Hi, you may have noticed that I'm doing a lot of videos sitting here on the steps in my backyard, fully dressed for a walk in cold weather. It's because after I walk Zeke, he likes to come back to the backyard, and so I kind of stand around here and watch him chase things. And then I start to think. I start to get ideas. So what percolated in me throughout the walk was the classic saying, happy wife, happy life. And it really brought up a really big concept for me. So I'll probably do a whole big series on this. But just to start, what we want in a man is for him to believe happy wife, happy life. And secondly, he has to want to be happy, right? Very interesting, those two things need to be present for him to actually want to devote his life to making you happy, because that makes him happy. Now, if he subconsciously does not want to be happy and instead wants to punish himself, wants to see himself fail, wants to experience your anger towards him, all of those things are extremely common among everybody, but a lot of men just feel awful about themselves and instinctively want to punish themselves. So he is not going to want to make you happy on a subconscious level, because that would make him happy, and he does not want to be made happy. So some of what you see as narcissism out there, or meanness, that's really about he cannot tolerate the concept of someone making him happy, or something making him happy, or being happy. He doesn't believe he deserves to be happy. Does any of that sound familiar to you? Do you feel possibly deep down sometimes when you're in a dark place that you don't deserve happiness or love? Well, that's just crazy. We're all crazy with that. None of us believe that. You're not alone. That is part of our subconscious training. None of us have had perfect childhoods, and the world is so complex and so challenging that of course we throw ourselves into kind of a roller coaster, up and down, bouncing between, oh, I deserve this, oh, I don't deserve this. And a lot of what we do with ourselves is self-punishment. You can self-love yourself one moment and self-punish yourself another. That's part of being human. The idea that is across the whole modern siren platform, all of my concepts, is just notice those things. In other words, if we tense up and try to love myself or not punish myself, we'll just create a state of tension in our bodies that everybody can read, and that make us unable to actually pull in the vibes around us and get deeper inside our own selves to know what's going on. So the goal of everything here is for you to learn to notice what's going on inside you, what your thoughts are saying that actually tell you what's going on inside you. Or if you're angry with someone for not giving you something, chances are it's because in your subconscious you actually wanted them to punish you and not give you that. You felt you deserved that unhappiness. Yeah, it's very underground. But you can notice these things. And once you notice them and start to become aware more quickly when the triggers happen, magic. It's like all of a sudden you start to catch it early enough to turn that whole thing around. And you don't turn it around by going, oh, don't talk to me like that. You don't do affirmations. You don't do any of that stuff. Instead, you fall in love with that icky feeling. You go, oh, I feel you, person inside me that hates me. I feel that hate. Oh, what can I do for you? I am totally in love with you. I'm totally here for you. I will never abandon you. All of that is what your little self inside you needs to hear from you all the time. And then it will start to feel more confident in you, and you'll start to feel more confident, and all of a sudden instinctively you will stop wanting to punish yourself. You will stop being interested in men who want to punish themselves and therefore want to treat you poorly. And you'll start opening up to men who believe happy wife, happy life. In other words, they want to devote themselves to a woman by marrying her or connecting so strongly that it's a bond forever. They want that, and not because they're needy. Let's not get this neediness part of these men out, this puppy dog part. They simply want to be happy. They are strong enough inside that they want to be happy, and they know what happiness looks like. And for them, happiness looks like a woman who is open to them, warm to them, accepting of them, receiving of their love and energy, sexual with them, excited, happy to be with them, happy. So you don't have to be happy first before you start to attract and be attracted to a man who is happy with himself. You just need to start noticing. Just start noticing all the little clues that you give yourself. Start noticing all the clues that all the men around you give you. That's what circular dating is all about, by the way. Starting to learn those clues. And, let me know what your experience is with this. So this is the beginning. Happy wife, happy life. And we're going to talk about, everything on HGTV and House Hunters and relationship remodel that I'm working on, and why men seem to need to have control and want control over things that are really none of their business. They're totally your purview. They're totally what the wife should want. And it's because of everything I've been talking about. They do not want to be happy. They do not know happy wife, happy life inside. And they always feel like they have to get stuff. And how you can deal with that is what we're going to keep moving on in all these videos. Bye-bye.